What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it with some weekly Twitter advice. The last few were disorganized, and let me tell you, that's not gonna happen ever again, because I have decided to become the most ultimately organized person in the world. Sorry, I just got like really distracted by my cute little crocodile necklace, and look, I have on these little crocodile ears. Focus! Sorry, okay, sorry. Focused. So we're here for weekly Twitter advice. We normally just start with the first question, but I just want to address the beauty that is this Cardi B gif. I'm an emotional gangsta. I don't know the context for that saying, but I really like how it sounds, so I'm gonna start saying that now. I'm an emotional gangsta. I'm on like low in the fucking frame and shit because I'm sitting in Chavez's fucking broken ass chair. Let me up. Okay, there we go. All right, now that we've addressed that, let's move on to question 1. Money is tight. I work at Walmart, and Bae, we've been dating for 3 years, doesn't work at all. Well, there's your first problem, girl. If you are working at Walmart, you definitely need that nigga to be pulling in some money. Let's continue. An older man with money came to my store and things popped off. After sex, he paid our rent, etc. I felt bad and confessed. Boyfriend, you good? I know more dudes you can meet. Advice. Bitch, you don't need advice. Leave him. Leave him. Get out now. He's already shown that he is not willing to provide, and he's willing to pimp you out so he can keep doing his thing, whatever the fuck he does at home all day, every day. Like, leave that nigga. I am curious about, like, you say an older man. Like, how old is older? And also, you said he's an older man with money came to your store. But, like, how much money can he have if homie's shopping at Walmart? Like, are you saying he has money just because he has more money than you? Because having more money than you doesn't necessarily mean he has money. Chavez has more money than me, but we still broke. So... But yeah, definitely leave that man. There's no, like, if you don't want to leave him, like if you're just committed to staying with him, then at least make that nigga get a job. But he's not about to pimp you out. Like, the fuck it looks like. Obviously, since you cheated on him, like, you're not feeling the relationship anyway, so just leave as opposed to letting him do that shit. Like, what the fuck? What is the point of you being with him then if he's just gonna pimp you out? What is he bringing to the table exactly? God, so stupid. Moving on to question 2. I used to be obese in college. After I got a job, I got my stomach stapled and the weight fell off. One of my aunts has been spreading the rumor in our family that I have AIDS. Now everyone treats me differently. What to do? I don't want to disclose the surgery. I mean, why the fuck not? Be like, yeah, bitch, I took the initiative to make sure I looked like the best version of myself that I felt like I needed to be. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. And if you don't want to disclose the surgery, it sounds like you just gonna have to live with it because your aunt is vicious with the shits. Like, what kind of family do these people have? These people keep having family. My mom slept with my boyfriend. My grandma fucked my uncle. My aunt is spreading rumors about me. Like, what the fuck is happening in your families? Like, my auntie and I barely talk, but I know she's not gonna say no crazy shit about me. Like, damn. Also, what did you do to your auntie that your auntie felt like she needed to talk this shit about you? Like, really, what did you do? Because I need to know. There's some family history here that we're not getting, and that's leaving us out of the loop. And I feel like that makes it so we can't give you the best advice that we should be able to give you. We need more details here. We need an update on this particular question. I need to know the full family history of why your aunt feels the need to ruin your relationship with other people in the family. Did you sleep with her boyfriend? Did you? You can be honest. You can be honest. Ho Biscuits don't judge. That's a lie. That's a lie. We hella judge. But I'm just saying, we need to know. Let's go ahead and move on to question 3. Dating him for 8.5 months and he's good to me. When my phone was stolen, he gave me his old Samsung phone. He has an iPhone now. He didn't erase the pics. I found one of his ex looking in the cam with a black eye and a busted lip. He never seemed violent, but I'm scared. Advice. I think you, God, this is so hard. Cause like on one hand, I'd be like, talk to him about it. Maybe there's an explanation, but it's like abusers very rarely come out and be like, oh yeah, I was abusive in my past relationship. You know what I mean? But it's entirely possible that like his ex like didn't get the black eye and busted lip from him. Like maybe he was just taking the picture as evidence because she got jumped. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do, because you can't keep that secret, because like that shit is gonna like eat away at you, you know? I'm kind of focused on the he never seemed violent part. Like a lot of abusers, like people who beat their girlfriends and shit, like don't seem violent at first, right? Like a lot of people, like, you know, when they get their interviews and stuff, like murderers and shit, they're like, I would have never guessed that Larry would kill Sally. He was the nicest man. He mowed my lawn for me one time back in '86. So, you know, that kind of thing shows you the character of a man. But, you know, I guess you just never know people. I always heard the screaming and the banging and the breaking glass, but I just figured it's none of my business. But yeah, people be like that, you know? So, like I said, it's very rarely like, you know, you see in movies like some dude like slap his woman like in public or whatever, but like that's very rare. Most abusers are very good at like hiding the fact that they're abusive. So I mean, I guess you'd have to do a little bit more digging. You can try talking to him about it. You can just kind of see if he's forward. Maybe he's a good guy, you know what I mean? Like, God, that sounds so bad. I don't mean like, I'm just saying maybe it's not what it looks like, or maybe he's like a reformed, apologetic woman beater, which is not great, and you don't have to stay with him if that's the case. But I'm just saying, maybe he'll be honest, be like, yeah, you know, a few years back, I had no control over my temper and myself. I beat the shit out of that girl, but now I went to therapy. I fixed, you know, what was wrong with me. I apologized to her, and you know, etc., etc. Maybe, you know, best case scenario, I guess. I mean, I guess the best case scenario is that he didn't do it and like she got beat up by somebody else. But it still doesn't explain why he would have the picture on his phone. And like, why did he keep that shit? Like, even if you took that picture, you know, after you beat her, like why would you keep it after you broke up? Like, why would you want to keep looking at it? Although I guess that's not necessarily fair either, because I have a bunch of pictures in my gallery that I don't necessarily want. I just haven't bothered to go through and delete, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. I don't know. What would you guys say? What advice would you guys give to her? Because I'm kind of at a loss, so I'd love to see in the comments below what you guys would have to say about that. In the meantime, let's move on to question. Oh shit, my fucking glasses flew off. Oh no, I can't find them now. Where did they go? I can't find my glasses, but I need my glasses to find my glasses. Oh, okay, I got them. Time to move on to question 4. Be a little less aggressive this time so I don't lose my fucking spectacles. All right. Met him in our Facebook group for black singles in Philly. On our date, he encouraged me to drink lots of water. It's healthy. That evening, he asked me to urinate on him in bed. Stomach was upset and I had a big accident. He told the Facebook group and won't call me back. Help. Oh no. Girl, you gotta throw the whole Facebook group away. You gotta throw the whole Facebook profile away. Ooh. That's so unfortunate. Like, it's not necessary. First and foremost, I feel like if you got a fetish for somebody peeing on you in bed, you gotta be prepared for things to get a little messy. And you just have to, you just have to understand that sometimes you're not just gonna get number one, you know? Like, It's kind of, he kind of like set you up. He set you up. Kudos to you for being down to embrace his kink, you know? He was like, pee on me, and you were like, yeah, nigga, I got you, no worries, you know? Like, I feel like if anything, he should be commending you for not just being like, nigga, the fuck? Like, what? Excuse me? Like, you did real well with that. I'm so sorry that your body decided to betray you at the worst fucking time. Also, he's a trash ass nigga for telling like Facebook, like, that's fucked up. I feel like there's a taboo on things that you don't talk about when like you have a group of people that you talk to all together. I'm also curious about where he took you that your stomach was that upset, because he needs better choices and restaurants, apparently. That's all I got for you. I'm sorry your tummy was sick. Bring Pepto-Bismol next time. Also, it's kind of gross that he asked you to pee on him. Like, specifically to pee on. Like, there's other things that like a man can ask a woman to do that might not necessarily be peeing, but like people consider it peeing. I'm not gonna talk about it, but y'all know what I mean. Right? And I feel like that's kind of an acceptable thing to ask for, but I feel like it's a little weird to be like, pee on me, bitch. Pee on me. Like, that's weird. That's weird and that's gross, and I don't feel bad for him, but I do feel bad for you. I'm so sorry. That is it for this weekly Twitter advice. Let me know your advice for the questions in the comments below. I've been reading like your guys' comments, and I've actually been taking like a lot of the things that you say into account and carrying it forward into other things and stuff like that. So I really like it and I really enjoy it, and I appreciate you guys for participating. Don't forget to watch tomorrow, where we'll see how Twitter responds to this. I'm particularly excited to see how Twitter responds to question 4. That's what I want to see. That's what, like, I feel like some of the questions that we have on here, we know what Twitter's gonna say, but I have no idea what Twitter's gonna say for question 4. So I'm excited to see that. Peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit. I just like tried to wink and I just like blinked. Oh, look at that. Saved by my phone. In 3, 2, 1.